Hello everyone, I would like to introduce you all to a new YouTube channel which is based on protecting your dwellings against the action of a wildland fire. This YouTube channel is based on a research that's being held on SETIS, which is a research center. What is the origin of this research project? Well, I don't know if many of you have ever realized, but rocket science, electronics, and biology have evolved to an outstanding level in the 21st century. And yet, houses continue to burn when there's a wildfire near them. And if houses burn, most likely people will die. This is a problem that has been solved in the 21st century. Believe it or not, it is true. We have the science, but no one does anything. What is the cause? Well, just like it happened on the greatest wildfires of 2017 in Portugal, in which a lot of people died. For example, this case you have what we called in 2017 the road of death, in which people left their houses because they were afraid of dying inside their houses to the road, and they actually died in the road due to the wildfire. So of course some people also died inside their houses because the houses weren't fireproof. So once the wildfire was in contact with the houses, or even firebrands, the houses burned and the people burned inside their houses. It was very, very, very sad. What was the observation of this research project? Well, very simple. Some houses burned, but others didn't. And it's even more sad because some of these houses that didn't burn, some of their residents fled into the streets trying to run from the wildfire, and they died in the streets, unfortunately. So, what was the problem? The problem that originated this research project? Well, all the houses that burned during the wildfires of 2017, they were provided funding by the Portuguese government to be rebuilt. But unfortunately, most of those houses, I mean all of them, were built with the exact same techniques, same exact materials, same exact construction guidelines as before, which means they aren't fireproof, and most likely they will burn again if they're hit by a wildfire. What are the objectives of this research project? Very simple. Protect dwellings in the wildland-urban interface against the action of the wildfire. Period. Indirectly, you will be saving some lives in future wildfire hazards. We will also promote in this research project free fireproof construction guidelines for anyone who wants to protect their dwelling against the action of a wildfire. As I told you, this research project is being performed in SETIS, which is our research center, which I belong to, and it's a research center that in Portugal. SETIS is located at EST in Lisbon, one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and our research center is #1 in Portugal and one of the top European research centers in civil engineering. Our headquarters is established in the Department of Civil Engineering of Instituto Superior Técnico. Our research center is composed of very young research fellows and also other senior research fellows in which we have mutual respect for each other. If you want to know more about our research center, please visit our webpage. The research team. We have many people in our research team. I'm not going to name them all. But the principal investigator is Professor Branco, who was, for example, former YABS president, and me, this bald guy on the right. I'm the co-principal investigator, which I also provide some management and some guidance on this research project. If you want to know more about this research project, there's a temporary web page in which we provide some information about our objectives, about our research team, about our recent publications, our deliveries and tasks, on this web page, but it's still very temporary. Okay, it's very amateur. So how are we going to promote our fireproof construction guidelines? We're going to promote several videos about this topic, which will give you ideas, which will give you points for you to follow. But basically, very shortly, we're going to teach you how to protect your roofs, protect your windows and doors, which is basically the openings, and protect the exterior walls, the facade of the building. That's basically it. What type of structures are we going to try to protect? So, what type of dwellings are we trying to protect? Very simple. We're going to present fireproof construction guidelines when we try to build new dwellings in the forest field. Okay, and also the fireproof rehabilitation of old dwellings. Why is this important? This is very important because most houses in Portugal are old, so it's not only a question of trying to promote new fireproof construction guidelines, but also promote the rehabilitation of old dwellings in order for them to be fireproof. And we're also going to present ideas to build an anti-fire bunker for isolated village. This is also very important because we are realistic and we understand that even all isolated villages are going to be able to have a fireproof house, or not all of them are going to be fireproof house. So to culminate on that problem, we will basically promote that every isolated villages have an anti-fire bunker nearby, so their residents can shelter before the arrival of firefighters. Okay, so this way they won't save their lives. In this way they will save their lives and they will be safe. What we're also going to do in this channel is we're going to disseminate research in this field. We're going to promote research results from other authors. It's also important for you to have some ideas what other people are doing. We're going to present news from the mainstream media concerning wildfires and their action against dwellings, against any dwellings that may burn, what the residents did to survive, and ideas like that. And we're going to elaborate some interviews for key aspects in the fields. Okay, this is also very important. How we will provide content upload? Well, we'll try to provide weekly upload. Why do I say weekly and why do I say try? Because this YouTube channel has no funding, so we'll do this for free, but we will try to have some dedication to this channel, so we'll try it weekly. And initially all videos will be in English and maybe in Portuguese. I still don't know about in Portuguese. Why do I say this? Well, because Portuguese is not a very known language in YouTube, and we want to promote this research project, so we will try initially in English, and then we'll see if changing also some videos to Portuguese will promote some, should I say, publicity. Always remember, this channel objective is to save lives. This is the most important thing about this YouTube channel and this research project. Trying to save lives by providing efficient fireproof construction guidelines for you to protect your dwelling when that dwelling is hit by a wildfire. How do we do this? As I said, by providing free construction guidelines to protect your dwelling. This is a very interesting image that I'll show you in the future. It's not our research project, but from other research fellows, in which they put two houses, one fireproof, another one with classical construction, and it's very easy to look at both dwellings and understand which dwelling is fireproof. They basically projected firebrands against each dwelling. It was very easy to understand which dwelling is burning due to the projection of firebrands. Well, that's all for today. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, comment in the section below. Someone told me to help with the algorithm, and the objective, as I told you, is to promote the publicity of this research project in order for you to protect your house against the wildfire. That is all, folks. See you on the next video.